The views and opinions expressed by guests and or comments are those of the persons who submitted them and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of In the Clutch Sports Talk and More podcast. Any content provided by guests are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company of any individual or anyone or anything.
Let me take you to my world, yeah, baby.
Excuse me, miss, don't mean to bother you, but I just couldn't help but to notice your style and your profile, the way that you carry yourself. Unlike any other cutie with a small waist and a big booty, you got that down-earth type of class to give you that inner type beauty. No weave, no fake nails, everything on this gal original. Pretty skin, pretty smile, have a nigga hormone running wild. With a figure to have a grown ass nigga and a state a shot to mesmerize. Just walk by and say hi, there's another nigga, young nigga fantasize.
Let me take you to my world.
Take it to your world, baby. Let's see what world we gonna end up in tonight, though.
It's gonna be a good one. What's up, Tanya? Where Tanya been for a while? I ain't seen her in a couple of weeks.
She must got a man or something.
Yeah, she got a man. She got a man.
Oh.
She come on. Well, maybe they just broke up or something. What's up, cousin Pat?
Look, I got my bag up. Look. That's Aspen.
Who?
Aspen.
Yeah, Aspen be coming in here with all that. She be kind of controversial.
Kind of.
Very controversial.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, she be on point.
Mm-hmm.
Get a couple more people here. Like I said, hey, we're gonna get this thing started. We ain't waiting tonight. We gotta go on here. We gotta get through. We go on here and put up this first banner. So when y'all come on, y'all know what we talking about. We got 4 topics. We're gonna kind of storm through them. We looking for your comments. If y'all wanna, if I put the number up and somebody wanna call in, but we don't try to go through these kind of fast.
YouTube will go on the thing.
You on with me? What you mean?
I gotta be able to. I gotta say something in the comments.
Oh, she said she gotta say something in the comments.
Ain't nothing in no comments. Tara on here. See, that's what I'm talking about.
See, that's what I'm talking. Oh yeah, we gonna have a good time tonight. I just need Donna.
Yeah, come on, Donna. As soon as Donna or Jessica come in, we gonna get this thing on the road. We gonna get this thing going. We're gonna wait on them. We're gonna get them. They go. Hey, Randolph. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
He got one.
Come on. Put the wrong one up. That's the wrong band. I'm glad I looked down there and saw this. Yeah. Topic number 1 for the day. You see that topic, Randolph? That's what I'm talking about today. That's the first topic. Because and the reason I asked the question, is there a war between black men and black women? Sometimes I feel like y'all be attacking me for some of the things that I'm saying when I be trying to keep it real with y'all. Don't look. She in the background. She ready to say something so fast.
I didn't say no.
All she said was
Yeah, the way she said it though. She just ready to start something. Hey,
I mean, if you sound a little misogynistic sometimes, then that's just the way it sounds.
No, it just be real though. It don't be from a position of I think I'm better. Miss Drea come on in. That's what I'm saying. We got Darkus in here. We got. I hope I'm saying her name right. Darkus. I think that's right. Miss Drill. You know what? I told everybody to be on time today. We trying to get out of here by 8. Come on, show enough. Let's go on here and get this thing started. Now, my thing is, and I understand it, and I'm trying to look at it from the perspective that I'm looking at is that black men and black women, we have different experiences as far as racism and sexism. It's a lot of stereotypes. So it makes us have a different perspective on some things. Now, I'm gonna start this off, and I'm gonna take the women's side on this because the talk of the town right now is what Clay Thompson, and Meg the Stallion.
Yeah.
Now, sure enough, you know, me and you go back and forth about, you know, I agree with y'all. Women can do what they want to do just like men can do what they want to do. But why do the women seem to get prosecuted more than the men do?
That's
I, there go Donna. That's what I'm talking about right there.
yeah, I'm gonna
That's
start
what
the
I'm
timer
talking
for
about.
10 minutes. I'm gonna start the
Start.
timer for 10 minutes.
Yeah, the first one can be 10 minutes. We're gonna go 15. Well, we go 12 or whatever for the other ones.
Yeah.
Tara says, is there a war between black men and black women? Absolutely, because we are highly criticized by mostly black men and oftentimes from a male chauvinistic perspective.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, 'cause for some reason,
True.
for some reason, the men feel like they can do things, but when the woman turn around and do it, we label as we got to be called out our name and all kind of stuff. But it's okay for y'all to sleep around and this and that, and the world's supposed to be fine with it, huh? So when we do it, you know, we all kind of WHRESs and all type of stuff.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this. That goes that women cheating just as much as the men cheating.
What cheating got to do with it? What you talking about cheating?
We just talking about the fact that when women do cheat or women sleep with a certain number of men, we got to be labeled as, you know, I think it's just all bad. It's all bad.
Well, no, when we talking about how we get treated in society and this and that, and I'm saying when you say men are sleeping around with different women, like in this case, we talking about Clay and we talking about Meg the Stallion. Yeah, men cheat, women cheat. It's and I think men look at it like it's more harmful if a woman cheat because how many men we got out here taking care of kids that ain't even theirs?
What they got to do with that? Ain't got nothing to do with that. Because
Yes,
a
it
man
do.
taking care of somebody else's children.
That mean hold on. That mean not only did you cheat, you had a baby out there.
Okay, and then we have women who take care of children that men made outside of the home. So what's the difference?
They do. I ain't saying that they don't. But no, it's a little different. It's a little different.
What's the difference?
Right.
What's the difference?
Break it down.
What's the difference?
Okay, what I'm saying is if we're married, and I'm just say the man ain't cheating, he faithful to the wife. She come up pregnant, he thinking it's his. 5-10 years down the line, he find out it's not his. That was the ultimate betrayal.
Okay. And by the same token, same husband, same wife, husband go make a baby, bring it back home to the wife.
It's bad.
For her to raise.
It's bad.
I'm saying I'm not understanding why that's what you're using as a.
I'm using that as an example to show how women will be quick to say all men cheat, all men are dogs, all men are this. But when we turn around and say, okay, well, the women doing the same thing, but I guess you say both of them bringing another child into the household that probably shouldn't have been there. But I want to get back on what we was talking about because I want to be on y'all side for a minute because I'm probably not going to be the rest of the show. What Donna got to say? Yeah, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. We are totally different. Men stop trying to understand us because you never will.
Absolutely.
I've been saying that. I've been saying this. I want to know. See, but see, here go the thing. Like, so enough. You know, I always say all the time, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So you shouldn't talk down on a woman because it's okay. Maybe you had multiple partners or whatever. I mean, it happens. Men do it. We kind of, in the society that we grew up in, it was always the men were you know, you gotta. I ain't saying you gotta be a player, but it's more. You get patted on the back for being a player, but if a woman doing the same
No,
thing,
for
she
being a
kind of get
whore.
labeled.
For being a
Yeah, she
whore.
gets.
For being a
She
whore,
gets.
not a player.
Man,
Not a player, a whore. Because when
Right.
it comes to a woman, she's called a whore.
yeah.
So men are patted on the back for being a whore. Let's get it right.
No, we don't, because we don't use the term whore as a positive.
Why?
No, we don't see, there go to war right there. Because because whore is the derogatory term to me. So you're not praising men for being something derogatory. You're praising them. When I say when I'm no. When a man got multiple women, they don't call him a whore, they call him a player. It's a difference. That's like terms
Who
of
is that?
endearment. That's
Because
like,
I call them whores.
They always been hoes to us. Maybe y'all don't call each other whores. Y'all call each other players.
I mean, hey, when I
But
had multiple
we call
men,
them
I used to call myself a player. So, and I'm not a man.
so
Well,
you
why is
so
the
you
term?
just
Why is
okay, that's what I'm
it's the
saying. So you
same?
just
It's the same act,
no,
but
but
when it
what I'm
comes to
saying
the
is
woman or the man,
Different.
you
it's
don't
a
consider
different name.
yourself something negative though. When Aspen, when you was doing that, did you consider that negative?
I was doing what I wanted to do at the time with my life.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you labeled yourself a player because you felt like what you was doing was what you were doing. You didn't look at it as being anything derogatory. So when you patting that man on the back, and I'm talking about friends, when men know that the other men doing things, like, man, what's up, player? That's what they saying. But the same man will see a woman doing the same thing, and he won't label this woman as a player. He's labeling her as a whore, meaning it's derogatory. Now
Absolutely.
y'all can switch it up and say, well, when the men do what they whores, that's derogatory. But what I'm saying, even like she just said, when I'm addressing myself or I'm addressing my friends, I'm not gonna say, oh man, he a whore. Well, some of them I do, but for the most part, it's man, watch him. He think he a little player or whatever. But let's the way men, Natasha says the way men are dragging her, which we talking about
She was the
Meg
one
Thee
that got
Stallion.
cheated on, and they act like she cheated on him. She's the one getting drugged through the mud,
Right.
and she was the one that got cheated on. This is what I don't understand.
I never will.
How much sense does that make?
It's the double standard. Somebody put double standard up here. It's the double standards. It's the way society. That's why I said, okay, let me put this picture up. And this picture gonna speak volumes about how this is going. And you're right. I ain't heard him come back and deny anything. So I'm gonna assume that what she's saying is more than likely probably right or whatever. But I didn't agree with this picture at all.
I seen it too. Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Now see now this where I would have to agree with the women. You got her bent over with all these guys. I don't know if she's been with them or not, allegedly. But then you look over at his picture, smiling, got on a little suit. I mean, the double standard is right there. So that's why I say I don't know who put this out, how they do it or whatever, but it causes division because you see we're going at each other over something that we shouldn't even really be going at each other because somebody made a picture trying to be funny probably,
Yeah.
which I mean,
Now they wanted to make her seem like a whore. She deserved it because what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She supposedly has slept with these 9 men. And if she did, that's her damn business. What they got to do with him cheating on her?
Right.
well, it go back to okay, now let's say if he was somebody we ain't really like, it wouldn't go this way. But since Clay and I even said it like my daughter was like, yeah, Clay, he one of them lame dudes. I'm like, lame? What do you mean lame? She was like, he ain't really all of that, but he think he is. So he used his money and stardom to get women versus whatever he could normally do to get a woman. Which I can understand that. I mean, all men that on that level, they do that. But in this particular situation, I just think this is just so wrong on so many levels. And I wish we could find out who actually made this and put it out there. Because even on this picture, look what Clay got on this picture. He got on a nice little suit, got some flowers and everything for her.
Absolutely.
Now,
He the good guy.
now, even when they try to clean it up a little bit, we just got Clay dating history. But what they say about Meg has allegedly been romantic with everyone on this list. And I'm kind of like what you showing up. And okay,
Okay.
And
that's her business. And if Clay had a problem with it, why did he add himself to the list?
exactly. Because that picture been out. That picture, I've seen that picture before this. I seen that picture without him on there. I've seen that picture before this. So that picture been out. So they've been talking about her like that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be the devil's advocate and throw this in here. Do you think she gets that attention because of the type of music that she indulges in and the lyrics and all of that? Not
No,
that it should matter, but
no. Because if that's the case, then he should have gotten the same thing because he's an NBA player. They're known to be whores. They're known to go through women. So what's the difference? If her lyrics and her music means that that's why she gets treated the way she gets treated, then same goes for the NBA players.
Right.
I think it does though.
Mhm.
I think the lyrics and her performances. Because I mean, it's like years ago when our highest rated anything views came from the commentary you did for WAP.
Right,
That was a bit for us to even have a whole segment to it because of the lyrics "Wet P."
right.
You see what I'm saying? So the perception of her.
Like we keep saying though, it's the double standard. Because what did Luke say on all of his raps about women?
Yeah, they were talking about popping that coochie. They were talking about all of that. But that's what I'm saying. When okay, you got those double standards, and it gets us into these debates and arguments
Right.
when we really shouldn't be in those debates and arguments. We shouldn't be going at each other about somebody else's whatever their sexual thing is. This really like I'm kind of like you. It's none of my business.
Right.
Now I think we had a show before where we talked about, do numbers count? Is it important to know how many people you slept with in order for us to have a good relationship? I think we had a show about that one time.
We did.
And we had varying views where some men was like, oh, if you had a certain amount of men that you slept with, they didn't want to have they didn't feel like they wanted to be in a relationship with you. No matter how good of a woman you is, they couldn't get over the body count. But then when you flipped it around, it was supposed to be okay if the man had a high body count and the woman, she was like, oh, she don't want to be with me because of that. So it is a double standard, but
Absolutely.
this show is why I like talking about topics like this, so we can kind of see where whoever the enemy is, whether it's white, black, or whoever that's trying to divide us, we gotta build each other up and not let this stuff divide us. It's very important that we some of this stuff you just like I it ain't I'm not gonna ask anybody, well, how many guys you don't slept with, show enough? And then if you tell me, I'm be like,
I can't
damn.
tell you. It's been so many. I don't even remember. I done forgot more than I remember. I forgot more than I remember, baby. It was some good, some
TMI,
bad, some ugly.
TMI, TMI.
Every
In my opinion, it seems as if once the woman's feelings has been captured, this is when the cheating shenanigans come into play when dealing with boys acting like men. Boys play games, men build homes.
absolutely.
Honestly,
A real man does not care about a woman's body count because all he's focusing on is what he wants from her, how he wants to be with her. He ain't concerned about somebody that came before him. Body count matters to men who wouldn't even be in that number. Body count matters to men who want to be counted with a body that don't even want them, that wouldn't even give them a second look. That
we're gonna get to
come
we're gonna
on,
get
because
we're
we
gonna
done
get to
passed
that in a
the
second.
movies.
Yeah, we don't okay. Oh damn.
That time have been
Uh
went off.
okay, my bad. You gotta cut me off when we almost there. Go
We
on
was
here
heated. We
so
was
we keep
heated.
this thing moving. I see men laughing and joking about how Clay did Meg. It's all fun and games until the rabbit has the gun and she treats you like you treated her. He'll get his, and maybe he have got his. I don't know. I didn't see them just from the outside looking in. I didn't really just see them as a good match anyway. That was just me. Uh
I think it was Meg finally, like some women who have not been in a relationship in a while, because you just, for whatever reason, you was hurt or you just, you're busy with work or whatever. And I think she finally gave love a chance or gave a relationship a chance.
Mhm.
I think she actually went about it right. Like she kept it to herself till she was ready, till she felt like
To go public.
she was ready to go public.
And still end up getting a short end of the stick.
Exactly. So it was like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. That's why I tell them, I'm going to tell them all every time, stop trying to be in relationship with these men who really hate Black women. They don't like us. They like having sex with us. They don't like us. That's just the bottom line. Is it all of them? No.
well
But is it right now the majority? Yes.
Clay kind of proved that right there, but okay. Man, we need to move on. But I got a couple more comments. Meg Bednar, I don't think she's gonna take him back. I think she went public and that's gonna be there. I told you girls like nerds. Oh boy, here we go. This gonna extend the conversation. When a woman has multiple partners, it's easy for a man to not take her seriously. I didn't make the rules. Oh, Tony Jones.
You sound like Joe's wife, a fool. Now I know you say you didn't make the rules, but to say that a woman wouldn't be taken seriously, so that means we shouldn't take men seriously.
Right. Because what? When go ahead on with all that. Because what? The next.
Yeah, I'm a stop it at this so we can go ahead and get to the next topic. Yeah, Tony.
You made a good point.
I understand what he's saying though. I do understand. It's like you got unwritten rules in basketball and football. It's like unspoken rules. Not meaning they're right or wrong, but it's just unspoken rules, and it's just the way that people are brought up, and they just associate it and think, okay, well, this how it's supposed to be. If it ain't like that, then it's something wrong. But let's move forward. Okay, now we finna go to when we talking about being not at war with each other and being on the same page. Are we ready for that Black liberation?
Put the phone number up.
Phone number. Uh-oh.
All right. Now, what did you just say?
I'm saying, since we're talking about not creating these wars between amongst ourselves, Black men and Black women, are we ready? Hold on. Are we ready? Are we ready for that black liberation? Where and I don't even know why this thing keep. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, there it go. I don't really know nobody who on Section 8 or getting all this help from the government anymore. So it's kind of hard for me to really talk about it from a personal level. But are black men ready to step up to the plate and actually do the
You
thing?
froze.
I what? I froze? Y'all froze. What's going on? Who froze, y'all? Y'all tell me.
Okay, start over.
Oh, okay. Where was I at? Yeah, I was talking about since we're gonna try to end this war between black men and black women, are we ready for that liberation?
No,
We're not?
no, because and like I said, I'm gonna preface this so I ain't got to say it every 5 minutes. When I say black men, I am not talking about all black men. So don't come on here tripping. Black men are not ready because all they want to do is sit and espouse all this mess, blame black women, blame the government for stepping in and being the man, and blame the black woman because she allowed the government to come into her home and be the black man. But if it all ended tomorrow, how many black men are ready to take on the responsibility of the children that you've made, of the broken homes that you've made, the broken women that you've made? How many of they not gonna do it? They're gonna find excuses. We wasn't in a relationship. We had that baby. That ain't my baby. She got 6 kids by 7 men. You one of them.
Well, see, here we go. That's what I'm saying. See, we can't if we gonna try to do that, we can't go in with that attitude that it just ain't gonna work because of this and that. That's why the question, you have to raise the question is that you saying how it should be, the man saying how it should be. Now we gotta come together to try to make it work because at one point in time, it was working. We were more together than we are now. I know we might say it was a long time ago and all of this, but we got Tony Jones on the phone. Y'all be nice to him, show enough and ask him. Look at her.
Tony, listen to me. Whatever you're listening to on the show, turn it all the way down. Don't try to listen to yourself. Turn it all the way down.
I'm watching the game.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yes,
that's better.
Okay. So, first of all, I love you guys. Respect to each and every one of you. But here's the thing. I did not make the rules. If a man cheats on his wife, hypothetically or whatever, she's expected to stay. If a woman cheats on a man, she's a hoe. I didn't make the rules. If you have a body count of God knows how many, and I might have a body count of who knows what, which I don't, because I'm the nerd that everyone's talking about. But nevertheless, I mean, again, I didn't make the rules. So I don't see how my perspective on that, because, again, I'm a single man and I date women, and trust me, when they meet, and I'm not going to say alpha man, I hate that part, but when they meet a man who, quote unquote, got it together, then what? and I'm coming from the perspective. So there are some men out there that can make these decisions, choices, and things of that nature. And that's all I was trying to say. And to you, Shona. My God, I mean, it's not a crime to me because just keeping it real dudes, they don't give a damn about how many niggas, people you had sex with. You know, they don't. They don't.
I'm gonna say this, Tony.
You have to be some kind of.
I'm gonna interject right quick, Tony, because we want to keep this thing moving. And I'm gonna say this: when you made the comment, when you made the comment, and Sarita, you gonna like this one. This is a good one. When you made the comment that I don't make the rules, that kind of reminded me of that reminds me of Coming to America. When the queen, when King Joffrey was like, it's the rules, it's tradition. Who am I to change it? Men always want to be the king of their castle. Right. So I thought you was the king.
Hey, this my question. This is my question to the black men who hold on, Tony. This is my question to the black men who keep saying, and Donna, I told you I was coming. If y'all keep saying I didn't make the rules, but you are supposed to be our head. I ain't worried about nobody else's head. Y'all supposed to be our heads, but you keep saying I didn't make the rules. When you gonna break the rule and make the rule? When are you gonna do that instead of I didn't make the rules? I have to deal with what society, the white man, has said about us. When is the rule going to be broken? When is the rule going to be made and changed and the narrative changed to, hey, stop worrying about how all these women that these black men are sleeping with and saying they're whores, but then turn around and say, I don't want them whores. I slept with them, but I don't want them. They're not good enough to be wives. They're not good enough to be mothers. They're not good enough to be anything because all of us done ran through y'all. Yeah. What kind of sense does that make? The rule changes and the narrative changes when men get together and have conversations and teach those coming up under them, hey, that doesn't matter. Hey, stop sleeping around with all these women. Break the rule, start making some rules, and stop saying we ain't make the rules.
Okay. I'm gonna have to respectfully rebuttal.
I'm listening.
I know we on the show, but here's the thing. It's the choices that women make. Honestly, at this point in our lives, we are the decision makers, male or female. Now, whether we decide to go with the great guy who's not that attractive, but is a provider, is a protector, and everything, that's a feather in that woman's hat. So the same goes for the men. Oh, well, she's a sweet, not innocent, but, she done had her ups and downs, but I know her and I love her and all this here. So we want the same things, but maybe not in the same package. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
you don't want to be no dude that can do nothing for you and whining and crying and all that. Right? Let's keep it real now. Let's keep it real. Before the job, they doing me like this. Or do you want the one that's like, man, I ain't worried about this, baby. I got you. I got to handle us.
Yeah, you kind of dipping into what we finna talk about in one quick second. So I understand what you're saying.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead, man. I'm just thankful that I finally got on. Showing up, got some points, girl. You scared me.
Look, now we're gonna extend this. We're gonna extend this conversation for another show. But I just think we ought to be fair and I think everybody will agree to this. It ain't no rules when it's somebody you really like. Because if it's a man that like a woman and he been liking her for a while, he don't care he don't care what her body count is.
No,
If she finally get,
doesn't.
if he finally
He
get,
doesn't.
if she finally give him the opportunity, he gonna be right there like a little puppy, and vice versa. It's the same thing for women. It don't matter about none of it because that's who she really want to be with. Now, how far do it go? We don't know. But hey, appreciate you calling in, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
All right, boy, love, man. I love y'all.
All right, man.
Y'all.
See you at the picnic this year.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
And I'm gonna say this too. I'm sick of this narrative too. That, well, women, y'all got a deal. Y'all got to choose a ugly man to take care of you. Cause these good looking men ain't taking care of y'all. They taking y'all down through there. Nigga, shut that shit up. Not you, Tony, but men in general. Shut it up. Because y'all ain't settling. That's the first thing how you choose a woman. Is if she cute enough to you. Mm-hmm. So don't tell us to choose the ugly Negro because he gonna take, baby, the ugly ones ain't no better than the good looking ones. Right. The ugly ones really got audacity, not audacity, audacity to cheat on women.
But it's like that comedian said one time, we can't have two ugly people hooking up with each other. So
please.
I'm gonna make an ugly baby. We don't want that.
We got go on. It's 7:36. Come on.
Here go my girl Jessica. What's she calling bull on? Give us an explanation. I agree with Don. I'm so tired of the rules, which oftentimes block their blessing, but stuck in the rules. But I'll admit sometimes we are our own worst enemy. We are, but and I say by the same token, sometimes we kind of get into the next topic. But from what I'm hearing y'all saying, this black liberation thing just ain't finna work. It just ain't finna work.
And it's not going to work because we don't have enough strong black men to make it work. It's like we as women, we want it to work. But look at what happens. But look at what happens.
No, what I'm saying, when you saying you want it, but then when we talking about it, the conversation should have started off like where we at right now. Not, it ain't gonna work because men, see, we right back warring with each other versus trying to find solutions.
Because that is the issue. That is the issue. The issue is the black summer of the black men. That's the issue. Because as soon
I've been rolling with y'all. I ain't gonna put all the blame on the men because women have to take some responsibility in this too.
But see there, that's you ain't listening. In order for us to, we ain't got no problem taking account with our accountability. Right. We ain't got a problem with that. It's just we don't feel safe enough with black men to give you what you want. Because as soon as we do, look at what happens. This is what happens.
It's a lot of good men saying the same thing.
But that ain't what we're talking about. Black liberation starts with the black man. Black liberation starts with the black man. The woman, we gonna fall into.
I disagree.
If it wow.
I disagree. Because I think everything revolves around the woman in the end. So it starts with the woman.
Doing what?
Okay, just based on what you said, even if I come out and I say this, if you're saying, nah, it ain't gonna be this way because y'all this and y'all this, you said the tone right there.
Saying, okay, let's say I ain't say that. What I'm trying to, if we, and I know we ain't finna come up with no steps tonight, but in your opinion, how would you see a start beginning with us?
Well, the bickering, that's the first thing that's got to stop.
So
we
women shut
can't.
the fuck up.
We,
Okay, what
huh?
else? You want the woman to shut the fuck up.
No.
Now what
It's
else?
not about. No. It's not about anybody shutting up. It's about we. If we going for the same goal, it shouldn't be hard to say, okay, where do we start to get to that goal? I'm not even at that point. If I want to get my last little shot into the men or my last little shot into the women, now we right back where we at because I'm gonna say this, you gonna say that, then we gonna come to the conclusion like, nah, this shit ain't gonna work, and that's where we always end up.
But that's the thing there. We're waiting patiently for the black man to just stand up and tell us and show us that they're really out here to protect what is it, protect what the 3 P's is, whatever y'all know what they is.
Yeah.
We waiting on that. Patiently wait. That's why all these women, when they talking about whatever the lonely man thing is now, women have just stopped dating, stopped talking to men, stopped having sex with men, and just doing themselves, just being by themselves, or going to women, or being by themselves for peace and safety. We just saw where a young black man picked up, body slammed, and kicked a woman in her head because she would not give her a number. And other black boys and men watched him do it.
Yeah, it was fun.
So how am I gonna tell her to
Who said it was funny?
the black man? How am I gonna tell her to do that?
I mean, it's extreme. It's extreme circumstances everywhere. We just looked at a video the other day where the woman
That
came in
happens
there
more
and,
than
and was
not.
and was and was and was busting the man windows out trying to get in his house, got in his house, throwing stuff, tearing the TV off things. So I mean that extreme stuff, it goes both ways. So it's whether it was warranted or not, it happens on both sides. Now we sounding like the Democrats or the Republicans. We debating on
But now you always
who
coming back
do it
with
worse than
what
the
about
other.
the women? We're not talking about this though. We're talking about, but the black man is just we just waiting on the black man to be the head to show us strength, to show us protection, to show us that they want to provide, and if they do that, women that I know and women that I've seen and talked to in society, they waiting on it, but it ain't coming. And we're waiting. We will fall in line. I know we will. I believe that. I believe that. But the stereotypes of what black women, we loud, we did. You heard Tony say he's scared of me. What I do? Did I draw a gun on you? Did I rape you?
What'd you do?
Did I kick you in the head? Did I body slam you? But you are afraid of me? And I know you probably said, but you scared because I speak loudly.
You're mentally aggressive.
I'm a woman.
No, that's fine. But I'm just saying, when you asking the question, I'm just answering for it. You are mentally aggressive.
How am I mentally aggressive? Please tell me.
The way you just said it, it's an aggressive manner.
I'm sorry. Should
And
I say
men,
it?
we pick up on stuff like that.
Is this the way I should say it?
No, because we know that's not you, so it don't come across as genuine. But the other thing that comes out.
Well, don't be genuine, but stop being you.
No.
I understand.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all.
I'm trying to understand. No, I'm not an alpha female. That's where people. That's where you get that. That's not. I am not an alpha female. I am a woman who speaks loud, speaks the facts that she knows about herself, and because I raise my voice, I'm aggressive. But the true word meaning of aggressive is body slamming, kicking in the head a woman because she won't give you her number.
Amen.
How is my speaking the way I'm speaking aggressive?
But it's the same thing. If the man for whatever reason he was like, I don't want to let you in, and she break through the window and come in and just start smashing everything. That's the same thing. Now if she come in there and she do that, and then he busts upside the head, y'all gonna say he was wrong for hitting the woman.
No, we ain't.
That's the thing.
No, we're not.
All women are not the same.
No, we're not.
I don't think the same because I don't think he'd be wrong if he knocked the back.
No, he wouldn't. No.
What you doing?
Okay, it's a lot of them that say no matter what, you're not supposed to put your hands on a woman.
That's
I don't
a
heard
lie.
that from a lot of women.
That's an
So
old
maybe not
that's an
y'all.
old school way of thinking.
Maybe
That's
not
an
y'all. Okay, we got
And that's the problem.
look, we run over time. We're finna run a commercial.
Okay, come
Then we
on. Run the next.
gonna run a commercial, then we're gonna go to the next one. Now the next one, y'all can get ready for this. It's
I
dating
don't
on
want
your
to
level.
scare. I don't want to scare the black man because I'm talking loud.
Well, the thing about that is,
They're
let me
so
take-
scared.
I don't think it's being scared. I just think it's one of those things where you rather step to the side. But here we go. Special still on for the month.
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
Feeling sluggish? Struggling with recovery? Want to take your health to the next level? We have the game-changing peptides your body needs. Whether you're looking to boost energy, accelerate healing, lose weight, or optimize performance, we've got the cutting-edge solutions to help you feel unstoppable. Get extraordinary results with Show Enough Peptides for All. Call us at 731-420-5627 or email us at shownoughpeptidesforall@gmail.com. Show Enough Peptides for All products are strictly for research purposes only and are not intended for human or animal consumption. We do not provide medical advice or services. Please consult a qualified professional for any health-related concerns.
And let me say this. I think the issue is men who say women like me are aggressive. It's because you feel like you can't control us. That's what I think that is. It's about control because you feel like, oh, I ain't gonna be able to tell her nothing. I ain't gonna be able to. Missing out, baby. You missing out. You're missing out.
Well, from the man's perspective, if that's the nature that we see, then yeah, we gonna think that because we're gonna be like, oh, ain't no way she gonna be submissive. And it's the same thing when we prejudge Meg the Stallion based on her lyrics and things that are said in her songs and stuff. It's a premeditated thought process that you look at and you say, oh no, I don't even want to, that's not where I want to go. That's not where I want to be in my life. And like you said, maybe you missing out, maybe you dodging a bullet. We don't know until you get in that situation. You're not really gonna know because, as you've told me before, men will play that role for years at a time.
Absolutely.
And then as soon as they get you, they'll mess up. Which
I'll tell you.
I just know I'll never ever change. I'll never change who I am, and I'll never stop being Sharita because it's been protecting me so far. Ain't no Negro trying to come up play with me. So take what they said, leave where it is.
Yeah.
Randolph, you're gonna have to explain this one because I ain't never heard this one before.
He said you're a weak man to even hit a woman or dominate a woman, but a lot of women want a man who they are afraid of.
What I
think we dealing with a lot of stereotypes and old mess that just keep coming through society. But have people even ever experienced or seen these things? Because I don't know nobody to do that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you're gonna have to expound on that one, Randolph.
You heard and through the days, through the church or something, because I'm not understanding that.
A man who they are afraid of. Nah, I don't. Yeah, he gonna have to expound on that. I don't get that one. I don't.
Back up.
I don't know why any woman would want to be with a man they're afraid of.
He finna call in.
Yeah, Randolph.
Pamela, we ain't talking about Michael Jackson tonight, baby. You might have to catch us another night.
We ain't studying the Michael Jackson movie. They made their money the first week out.
Right.
Then
Randolph,
look, now here we go. I'm mad at hey, you got just call my number. I'm mad at what's his name? No, I'm mad at Janet Jackson. Why she didn't want to be in the movie. Janet's something different. I don't know about her. Come on, Randolph, call in. Let's go and get so we can move on to the next topic. The next topic.
Because Karen said, why would a woman want to be with or stay with a man she's afraid of?
Right.
That's crazy talk.
Cause what?
Oh, Lord.
Call from
William Tony Jones.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hold on, Tony. Hold on.
Something else to say.
Call from
Randolph Carpenter.
To accept, press 1. Send a voicemail.
Randolph.
Hello, family. How y'all doing, man? I love y'all.
Love you too,
Hey,
man.
Randolph.
And I don't want it. Hey, baby girl, how you doing? I don't want it to be taken out of context, but I'm an old school girl, and my mom was a good old country girl, right? And she raised us not to hit women, right? She said, "You got sisters. How would you like somebody hitting your sister? And how would you like a man hitting on me? You know what I'm saying?" And I think a man is less than a man to put his hands on a woman. Look how big I am, Daryl. How would that look, me hitting on a woman? You mean to tell me I can't keep that woman off me without using force or beat them up? You know what I'm saying? I'll walk away. But you got some crazy people out here, Daryl. It's on both sides. It ain't just a woman. It's men. Men getting abused just like women are. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I don't want to take this out of context. And I'm not downing on women and all that stuff. But I have seen women that said they're gonna take a strong man to handle me because I'm a strong woman. The girl told me. She said, if you were my man and I got out of line, all you had to do is look at me, and I get in line. I asked her, I said, what do you mean get in line? And I said, you're, that was a while ago. I said, you're a dean fool anyway. I said, a woman belongs beside a man. You don't belong in front of a man, behind a man, or under a man. God made y'all from our rib, so you belong beside us. You know what I'm saying? It's all screwed up out there, y'all. It's all screwed up, and these people, they got a lot of generational curses. They probably grew up in a family where the father was abusive and talked down to the mother, and the son thought, that was the norm, and the girl gonna get up and she's gonna get with a guy that's just like her daddy. But that generational curse has to be broken, man. This ain't right. This ain't right. And like I told the kids in Sunday school, they're about in their 40s now. I said, I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing my mom told us we were kids. 9 times out of 10, when you guys have a kid with a woman, you ain't gonna be in the house. Somebody else gonna be raising your kid. Make me a promise. And they said, what's that, Mr. Randy? I said, make me a promise that you're gonna take care of your responsibilities. And as far as I know, there's only one that's not doing it. And we did this, girl. It is our fault as black men. I'm a little bit older than y'all, but there was a judge downtown. That was before DNA. And if a woman if show enough took me and you down there, we had a white judge named Judge Turner. Baby, okay, baby, you know who the father is? I don't know, but I slept with these two guys. Mr. Early, did you sleep with? Yes, sir, but I asked you, did you sleep with him? Yes. Okay, Mr. Carpenter. Did you sleep with him? Split it. And he had this old saying, if y'all remember, feed him until he looked like it. But what we did, show enough, what we did, audience, is we let the government take on our responsibilities. They have our best interest at heart. We let our police go down there and say, I don't know who the father is. And what the government did, the more kids you had, the more food stamps you had, the more welfare you got, and then you got subsidized housing, and the man couldn't be in the family. He was still dipping dad. You know what I'm saying? It's our fault, Daryl.
Yeah, it's partly our fault. I'll take
some. Hey, Daryl, and I'm not gonna hog y'all time. And even to this day, it is systematically designed. It's a conspiracy theory. When they took out corporal punishment when I left high school, God knows I needed it. And
I got a encyclopedia over there at Treadwell now for being disciplined, being unruly. But they couldn't spank you no more at school. And then they took the discipline out of the house. And if your kid ain't afraid of you, who are they going to be afraid of?
Well, I say that all
And
the
that
time.
and that's when we turn on the TV. That is a systematic thing that was set up, and we fell for the okie doke. We fell for the okie doke. And like Shona said, when a black man gonna stand up and claim our right. I'm on both sides of the spectrum now. But when are we as a people gonna say no, that ain't how it going? Because I can't raise Pookie like you raise Bubba. Because it's a different world for Pookie than it is Bubba. When you get out of high school, ain't nothing set up for a black man. And I'm not playing the blame game. Because when you bring a black man in this world, you got hell on hell. You got hell. You catching hell. You gonna catch hell. You got to be hard on them. And that old thing, showing up. A woman can't teach a boy to be a man. That's a lie. That's a lie. My mom and her two friends, they were what do you call them, widows? And those women didn't play with us. Them women did not play with us. And we're productive. And some of the same people that had two-parent families, they didn't come out no better than we is. And I'm going to get off this phone and let y'all talk. I love y'all.
Love you too.
Me too.
Let me tell you what Judge Turner, he gone. But hopefully he still lives. You know what Judge Turner told my dad one time?
What did he say there?
My dad said, I don't think I'm going to be able to pay that much. Judge Turner told my dad, well, you better go get you a paper route. I said, Judge Turner, that man was something else with himself.
Oh, God.
Okay.
The paper route.
We have no clue about what a woman wants. You know what? Randolph, you still didn't answer the question. I'm still not understanding a woman wants something, unless he was saying there's some crazy women out there. I can't see a woman want to be. I can see a woman want a man that she can respect, but not be afraid of. Right. I would, as a man, I didn't want a woman that was
afraid of you.
That was afraid of me. No. That ain't.
And that's probably what he kind of meant.
Relationship.
He may have meant respect. I don't think he meant fear.
Yeah. And this your topic right here. So no, you already spoke on this. And I'm gonna say this and from okay, here you go, calling back. Maybe he got an explanation.
Call from
Randolph Carpenter.
That's like he called him jail.
That's the phone.
Aspen.
What?
Aspen. That's why you need to sit in the back.
I didn't want to hog time, Daryl, and I was just getting off the phone. Doc, what was the question?
No, you in your comment you said that most women or women want a man that they're afraid. Some women want a man that some women want a man that's afraid of them. You talking about like physically afraid of them? That they're afraid of that they're afraid of. You know, like an alpha male, we could use the term alpha male and alpha female. And they have the wrong conception of what a real man is. A real man ain't gonna put his hand on you. A real man gonna take care of his responsibilities. That's a real man. A real man gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? Showing up, that making it sense.
We trying to understand. That's what we're trying to understand. What you mean by a woman wants a man that she fears. Fear how?
Some men is still fearing women. You know, a man will get an attractive woman, and the first thing he does is tear down her self-esteem. He tears down her self-esteem where she feels like she's unworthy. And some men are domineering. I'm not saying that the woman loves it or anything, but and I'm not putting everybody in the same category of showing up. But I've been with women that guys used to beat on and stuff like that, and that stuff have a psychological effect on them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at a disadvantage because I wasn't raised like that. Back when we were coming up, Daryl, we didn't put our hands on women, and when women fought, we broke it up. We wasn't running around. World Star and all that other stuff.
Now that's the stuff I don't like.
We have respect for women.
Yeah, that's the stuff I don't like.
There was men that used to jump on women, and some of us used to jump in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like some, and these women, like I said, they probably grew up in something like that. I'm not saying that they want that, but this is the norm for some people. And when a good guy come along, like Tony was saying, they think you soft and weak. When we wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? But a real man gonna take care of his responsibility. He's gonna respect that woman, and he's gonna do what's right. You know, and you ain't no real man just because you got your old lady scared of you, and you know she gotta check in every time she breathes. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no real man.
Nah, that ain't no real man. But you know, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. We're gonna move on.
Okay. Okay.
The first time I got a paddling in school was the 6th grade at Berkeley by Mr. Hughes. Everybody know Mr. Hughes.
Mr. Hughes. Yes,
now,
sir.
Here's what happened. I ain't gonna call no names. Well, I can go ahead and call some names.
All names.
Jimmy Agnew.
Shame the devil.
Jimmy Agnew. Everybody know Jimmy Agnew, right? Buster. Jimmy Agnew.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jimmy Agnew.
Crazy.
He pushed Angela McCrae. And I jumped in it, and me and Buster got to fighting over there. And when we got to school, Mr. Hughes was like, Daryl, I know what you did was honorable, but we can't be fighting on the bus and all of that. So bend over, son. Now, I was mad at first, but I understood the concept of sometimes you're going to get punished for doing the right thing.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
If I could do it again, I would have did it again. If it would have happened the next day, I would have been in the principal's office getting a paddling again the next day. And part of that was because I had a crush on Angela, but I'm just saying, still, I just felt like
she was cute.
Still is. Don't say was, still is.
That's the thing is, Daryl, that's the world we live in now. It ain't no such thing as norm anymore. There's no such thing as norm. It's a free fall, and everybody, these people are just crazy. The guys and the girls are crazy, man.
Well, that's the bad part.
That is not.
Background check. A background check and an AIDS test to mess with these people now there. It's crazy.
All right, man. Appreciate you calling back to kind of clarify.
We appreciate y'all.
All right, man.
Yes,
all right.
I disagree.
You'll drink today.
Disagree with what?
Let's get a drink today.
That's just the norm.
Hey,
that's
you know what? Hey, you know what happened the last time you was drinking on the show?
Shit, we ain't have a show for 2 years. Goddamn. No.
Something like that. It was something like that. But no, go ahead and well, Jessica says she don't want a man she afraid of. She wants somebody that's gonna protect and love her because she hell on wheels herself. Let's go back to the topic because I know you got a lot to say about men and now,
they on your level.
Men and women, they on your level.
Yeah.
Cause she don't froze up again, so she'll be back. What happens is like we an example is a man to be like, man, this girl, all she wants is the money. Every time I see her, she got her hand out. She wants the money.
I'm sorry, because we froze because we got a tornado watch and it's rumbling over here. So I didn't hear nothing you just said.
Right.
No, I was saying how you got some men who complain about a woman asking for some money, and they want to complain about it. Now, when you ask them, well, date somebody that ain't gonna ask you for no money.
Thank you.
9 times out of 10, they don't want to date those women because those are the women that are really attracted to them.
Thank you.
And it go both ways for men and women. Women and men, we always we want what we want. We can't help that. I'm not saying settle or anything like that, but you have to be realistic in your expectations.
Right.
Now, I always bring up the story of those young ladies at 201 Poplar didn't want to have nothing to do with me because they just thought I was the janitor. So they didn't want to have nothing to do with me. But then when they found out, oh damn, he owned the company, he got a Lexus, he got a Navigator, their whole demeanor changed toward me, which made me not be, I wasn't
And
interested. I mean, I would have been interested in them initially, but after I found out, you treat me different now, nah, I
yeah.
can't go for that.
Uh-huh.
So men and women need to realize that you need to, and I hate to say it like that, but everybody ain't for you.
And I think the problem comes when men and women, your attraction is not up to the level of what you're ready to date or deal with. Like with men that lead with money, like you got the change, you got the you showing money, you got the cars, and you're some men acquire these things to attract women. And when you attract the women with it and they want some of it, it's a problem. My solution to that is don't lead with money if you don't want money to be the lead. Okay? So it
Nah,
was a show. It was a
them broke,
show. I think it was 90 Day
them broke,
Fiance.
them broke men ain't leading with money though.
And the broke men get just as many women as the ones with money. I see it.
These men
Don't we
got a
see it
little more
all?
game.
We see women with letting men drive their cars. Women let men stay at home with their kids. Women let me, and I'm talking about successful women.
Oh man.
Okay, it ain't just
Hold on,
sex.
hold on, hold on. Are you against them doing it?
I'm not against them doing it. What I'm saying
Oh,
is it
okay.
happens. What I'm saying is it's true. It's the fact. It's real. That's what I'm
So it goes,
saying.
and I agree, and it
It
goes back to the
always
point.
everything go both ways.
No, no,
Everything goes both
yeah,
ways.
it do, but it goes back to the point that I was making, that if the women would step up and not let those, I don't even call them men, let them boys
Yeah.
be able to be in that position, then they would have no choice but to go out here and do the right things that they're supposed to do. Hold on.
What you
Yeah, hold on. We finna have to move on, because this I'm like you now. I'm hearing a lot of lightning, a lot of thundering.
I'm telling
Uh
you, there's something
Vanessa
going
is
on.
men. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, and I'm upstairs too.
Yeah.
Men who hit women have insecurities within themselves, and women who try to control a man is learned behavior. Whatever happened to using a softer tone and having an open mind while dating, your strength is shown through your actions, not tone. Uh,
Let me
yeah,
read this.
Okay, Vanessa. Yeah.
but it goes back to the conversation that me and you have, shown enough, when we talking about how people come in not really being themselves. They trying to be person that they think you want them to be, and they play this game. And even when you go through all of it, that's why I said you can't. It ain't a time limit. It ain't a feeling, because feelings can throw you off. Uh, but I understand what she's saying in this comment.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, that is right.
I would love for things to change. I pray for things to change. I pray for men and women to come together and start loving each other again, and start respecting each other again. I pray for that. But Daryl, and I forgot to give you this clip. I think we got it, but I forgot to tell you about it. I mean, I forgot to tell you to add it. Do you remember it was a clip that I sent you about the Rape Academy? About it's 11 million men in this group. I don't know if it's on Facebook. I don't know what social media site it's on. 11 million. I think they shut the thing down because it was so many men joining. And this is what makes me think there's no hope. Men join this group to learn how to rape and molest women that they are either in relationships with, not in relationships with, strange women. What is that? What is that?
Look, after this Epstein stuff, it don't shock me or surprise me at all. After the
I'm
Diddy,
like,
whatever Diddy was doing with consensual or not, whatever, none of that. I mean,
and I
rape
think
is
that's
a is
one
a
of, when
is a
we hear stuff like that, and I know, like I said, it's some on both ends. It's probably some out there, a group that women do whatever. But to hear that is what these men aspire to do to women, and this was men across the board: black, white, red, yellow, green.
again. I'm not surprised. Just I mean, I'm Wayne. What's going on, Wayne? Wayne said I had one girl. She said if I didn't hit her, I didn't love her. And I told her, bye, you did the
Yeah,
right
you did
thing.
the right
Now, in
thing.
situations like that, those are situations where this person probably grew up seeing that and
Yeah.
thought that that was okay. The mama
Mhm.
stayed with the dad or whoever it
Mhm.
was, and they really think that's love. And
Absolutely.
it's sad. It's sad, but it's true. It is true.
And it's people
Uh,
that stay in it that's the problem. Like if you know that, like say he would have stayed and did that, or no, say he would have stayed and didn't do that. She would have did everything to provoke him to
to
do it.
provoke him to do it. Yep. So it was
Mhm.
going. Yeah. If he would have stayed, it would eventually happen. And the sick part about it was once he did it, she probably showered him with everything that he ever fantasized about and everything else.
Yeah.
Laura says, "Why are men?" We need to go to this last one right quick. Why are men attracted to damsel in distress, thinking they can save them? Because they ain't trying to save them. They
They
catching
want
them at their
control.
weakest point so they can take advantage of them. It ain't trying to
Thank
save them. They they know. Oh man, she going. It's just like right now, Meg the Stallion. She going through whatever she going through. She's saying she wants some time to herself, but all it would take is the right person to come in and say the right thing, give her a
nah,
shoulder to cry on, and
nah,
before you know it,
nah,
just
nah.
look, just like Stephon Diggs did Cardi B, jump
Uh-uh.
right on in there.
No, the Cardi B was did not let herself heal from her marriage before the destruction of her marriage. Oh, she jumped into something else. That ain't got nothing to do with no. Meg is a smarter girl, I do believe. Meg, and not just saying it because she got degrees and all of that. I think Meg is gonna take time. She ain't looking for no shoulder. I don't think. After that, no, the way she came out and said what she said, no, that's hurt. And baby, that hurt, she ain't finna, no, she finna heal. She's going to heal. And she gonna move on.
I
Ain't
guarantee
gonna be
she'll be
no,
with somebody.
the next one come. She ain't finna
She'll,
trust
she'll,
them because she's not gonna
she'll,
trust them because they gonna do this. They gonna come like Clay did with lies and deceit.
she'll be with somebody within 6 months.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a
She'll
lie.
be with somebody within six. Y'all mark it. What month is
I
this? April, May, June, July,
$2
August, September,
I want my $2. This is
October.
a $2 bet. Y'all heard it right. $2 bet. I want a $2 bill.
Be- Before the alumni picnic, Meg the
Okay.
Stallion will be in another relationship.
And I say she won't. Y'all heard it right here on the show. I want my $2 bill at the picnic. Framed.
To be honest, I've been around both type of women. Those women that prefer to fear their men because of what they were taught. On the flip side, I gravitated to those women that was against that. You're not about to put your hands on me and live to see another day. It's about to go down. Damn. Damn. Okay. Public service announcement. Don't put your hands on Jessica. Okay, now let me see.
Put up the whole
Date on the
thing.
left. Oh, I know this.
We 15 minutes old.
Okay, let's go and get this last one. Where the banner at? Where the banner at? It's going to be This
You like
one, comment off of here. What the last comment? Did I get rid of the comment? I'm looking for the last comment so I can click off of it. I don't see it. Oh well. Anyway, now this the conversation we're being showed up. We were kind of going back and forth about it. Now I'm gonna try to say this in the best way I can say this.
No, say
Like,
it like you said it.
no. I see a new name on here. That's what I'm looking at right now. But
That's my girl.
the question asked was, if I tell a female, hey, we just screwing around, it ain't nothing serious, that's all it is. How do we approach that?
You tell me what you said about.
I said, even though it's somebody that I'm just screwing or sleeping with or whatever the case is, that I still do stuff for that person. And you said,
hell no. Cause you're leading her on and you manipulating her. Look.
Is that a siren?
Lord, I gotta cancel. I'm not wanting this food.
This is a flash flood warning. That's all. It's just a flash. We on the hill. We on the hill. Let flash flood warning.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that. Now, you're saying, because you saying, even though you said we only sleeping around with each other, it ain't no relationship, it ain't none of that. I'm manipulating you by doing things that I would do for any normal person.
No.
Like,
you're doing things.
No. Go ahead.
You're doing things as if you are in a relationship. If we just screwing, then just screw. Come screw at the hotel or the motel. Go until the next time. You don't say we're just having sex and that's all I want from you, but you take me out on dates. You buy me a gift here and there. You come and you lay in the bed after and you watch 5 seasons with me. Those are relationship things. And you're manipulating me because you know, as a man, if you just have sex with me and leave and that's it, I'm probably not going to have sex with you again. So that is why men do that. And that's the women chime in and tell me I'm telling the truth.
I'm so tired of whoever that is chiming in the background. Anyway,
what? I'm sorry, you hear me back here now?
Yeah, I hear you back there. Yeah, I hear you.
And the same time I'm trying to order me some crawfish, but I'm listening.
So I'm gonna ask you. Okay, so in this scenario that you saying, we headed to the hotel, and you say, "Hey, I'm hungry. Could you stop and get me something to eat?"
I'm already gonna be no 8. Matter of fact, I'm gonna eat you you gonna be the main course. So I ain't gonna need no food. Well, we going just to coat. This is all just coat and get it all with, and that on that. You know, feed my own self. I don't need you to do absolutely nothing to me unless we done made something exclusive.
Oh, see this. See, I'm gonna show you how how Show Enough contradicted herself right off the bat. You just said, if all you doing is screwing me, I'm probably not gonna screw you again.
No. She said if you.
I said if men just were that honest and say we're just having sex, 9 times out of 10, no. If that's not what she wants, but what I'm saying is You have women who that.
Yeah.
There are women who will have sex with you and wait till the next time, and that's it. But what I'm saying is, some men decide, I wanna make sure I'm gonna have sex with her again. So I'm gonna act like we in a relationship.
Yeah.
But as soon as she say something, I'm gonna say, I thought we were just fucking. That's what I'm saying. That scenario. Don't act like I'm your girlfriend. Don't act like I'm your girlfriend.
But see, that's what I'm saying. When as a man, I'm sleeping with you, and we already established that's what it is. You agreed to that. I set the standards, you agreed to it, and that's what we doing.
Right.
Now, because I bring you something to eat,
don't bring me no eat.
Because you might hit me up.
What's wrong with?
And say, hey, I'm a little short. Can you help me out? Or
nope.
Hey, I got a flat tire. Can you come change my flat for me?
Nope.
So as a man, I'm just supposed to be like, nah, baby, it ain't even none of that.
Because you said
and you gonna be, and you as a woman, you gonna be okay with it.
You said we just having sex, then just have sex. Don't do nothing else. Don't offer nothing else.
Okay, so you gonna be okay with it. You gonna be okay with it. Answer my question. Are you gonna be okay with it?
I'm trying to explain it to you. The woman who just wants sex, yes, she's going to be okay with that. Because even in her mind, she knows if I call and ask him to change my tire, if I call and ask him to bring me a 3-piece from Churches, if I call and ask him, I'm a little short on my light bill, and he does those things, I'm going to start liking him and wanting a little bit more from him than just sex. So I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to enjoy just the sex like he said we're having. So that's what I'm saying. When we give y'all what you want, it still ain't enough. It still ain't enough.
Hold on. No. See, that's what I'm saying. If I tell you that's all I want is sex, then if that's all I want, that's all I want. Because I'm doing stuff. Because I'm doing stuff because I'm just okay. We headed there. You tell me you hungry. I stop and get you something to eat. I ain't stopping to say, yeah, let me get her something to eat so I can manipulate her and make her think this more than what it is. That ain't what men doing. We just doing it because that's just what we do.
But what I'm telling you is what the mindset of the woman is, Daryl. You're thinking literally and concretely, I'm just getting something to eat. To a woman, you stop and get me something to eat. Oh, he like me more than just screwing me.
So
a woman's mindset, and you're not listening.
No, because I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. So basically what you're saying is I'm manipulating you in your mind, but it's not my intention to manipulate you. I'm just being the nice person that I am.
And want to stop and get something to eat. But they really don't want nothing to eat. They just want to go to the room, eat the dick, you eat her.
But I'm saying, why do you want to stop and get something to eat and we're just having sex? I get what you're saying. Because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to stop and get you something to eat. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with that. But what I am going to tell you also is if you continue to do things like that with the woman that you're just having sex with, you're manipulating. I'm not saying that you're purposefully manipulating her, but that is a manipulative tactic, because what it does is say, oh, he doing these things for me. He like me more than just having sex with me. We might, if I just keep acting like we just having sex, he gonna like me more. That's what I'm trying to tell you how women think. Been there, done that. We've all, some of us, a lot of us have been in relationships like that.
See, you said what you just said. That's how women think. But men, if we're not thinking like that, how could you call me a manipulator?
This what I'm trying to explain to you, Daryl.
But
I
you
didn't
keep
say
saying
that. I'm not
you
saying
keep
that.
saying it's
you're
what you keep saying it's what the woman thinks, but it's not what the man is doing. Is the point that I'm trying to get you to understand. Now, if I'm
There are men who do. There are innocent men, how like you're saying, an innocent man who just saying, let me stop and get her something to eat. But there is a subset of men, a
we ain't
whole
talking,
lot
see,
of
there
them,
you go. We're not talking about the
who
subset.
are.
We're not
But
talking
I'm
about the
saying that
subset.
that is what happens,
We
Daryl.
talking about a man who said, all I want is sex. And I don't
But we can't just talk
and
about that.
because we're having sex, and then it's men that have women that they ain't even sleeping with that might say, hey, can you bring me something to eat? We might just be cool like that. So I'm manipulating you too. See,
There.
women create their own problems because you're saying,
You
oh, I know it's
absolutely,
only sex, but he did this, he did that. You keep saying what he did in your mind makes you think it, but that's not his intent. If my intent is not to get you
but there
to
are
manipulate you, you
men.
cannot call me a manipulator.
But what I'm telling you
I ain't,
is
ta-
there are
I ain't talking
men.
about the men who are doing that,
We shouldn't even have
but you,
men if you're not going to talk about
but
the men who do it. We
no,
can't have.
because I'm saying if I'm this person, and here's the conversation that we having, and you say you did all this stuff for me, you manipulating me. That was not my intent. That was not what I was doing. That was something you
Okay.
created in your own mind.
So when she said,
You can't
okay,
hold
let's
me
say that
accountable for that.
scenario happens. Let's say that scenario happens. You're not intending to manipulate, but the woman tells you 2 months down the line, I feel like I'm being manipulated because you're doing nice things for me and you said we just having sex. What's your next move?
Either I'm gonna leave her alone or I'm gonna stop doing stuff for her.
But okay, and if you stop doing stuff for her, what you think gonna happen?
You tell me what's gonna happen.
You ain't fucking her no more.
Which goes back to the same thing I was saying. It wasn't never about what I was doing. It's what she thinking and what she coming up with in her mind. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm still not manipulating her. I'm not a manipulator.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
That's
Men,
not
like what did she
that's
just
not what you
say?
try to explain.
Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Yes, that woman in her head thinks you manipulated her, even though you didn't.
So how could
Did
I
it?
be labeled a manipulator if it's something she created in her mind?
It's just like we all like you and
Okay.
Randolph and other people have been saying the whole night. That's
Okay.
just the way it is. I didn't
Okay.
make the rules.
So if you told Aspen that, if Aspen told you that same story, that the guy doing this, you gonna agree with her that he a manipulator?
No, I'm gonna ask her, look, have y'all had a conversation about what y'all doing? Because it seems like he doing more than just y'all having sex. So, I believe you need to have a conversation and say, hey, I know you said we just having sex, but I'm kind of catching feelings because you're doing more for me than just having sex with me. So we need to revisit this thing so I don't feel like you're manipulating me by doing all these nice things for me. That's what I would say to her. At the 54-year-old me would say, but the 20-something-year-old me would say, girl, keep opening your legs. Because if you keep on screwing him, he gonna like you and he gonna make you his girlfriend, girl. And you know what's gonna happen? 6 months down the line, that Negro gonna say, oh, girl, you know I told you we just having sex.
Right.
That would be some that would be some terrible advice.
That's the lie. That's true.
It's back in a 20.
Sometime after 20-year-old me would have said that. But the 54-year-old, you know better. I'm not saying that some men set out to manipulate, But what I'm saying is that it could be considered manipulation because we ain't talking about the ones that do manipulate like that. We're not talking about them.
They even know that it's manipulation. It's just being,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can't treat me like
Well,
your girlfriend and then turn around and say we just having sex.
But I ain't-
Bye bye.
See, that's what I'm saying. When we talking just simple stuff that you could possibly do with somebody that you in a sexual
It's not
relationship
simple.
with.
It's not simple.
It's not simple. See, that's what I'm saying. It's
It's
not
simple
simple to the
to
woman.
you
But
as a
you know what?
man.
I hope the men, and maybe this will get to the younger men, to just know, hey, when you say we only having sex, that means you ain't gotta buy her nothing to eat. Don't bring her no Theraflu when she's sick. Don't go change no tires.
Nothing.
Don't cash out her nothing. Don't do
Then
nothing
you
for
gonna
her.
save your windows from being busted out when she gets emotional.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna save your her from running up in your house, beating your ass with her, with running up in your house.
I told y'all.
Because she's emotional. Yeah. You better.
We gonna learn
that's what I'm
something.
saying. That's what
We
I'm
gonna
saying.
learn.
Y'all need to teach these young men coming up not to do things like that. Because if you say we just having sex, then that's all I need to be. That's all you better be doing is having sex with her. And if you feel like, if you see that, oh, she want a little bit more from you and you don't, leave her alone.
Man, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it straight from Show Enough and Aspen. Y'all heard it from them. So now y'all know. So now you ain't got no excuse to be out here trying to do all this extra stuff for these women that just want you to sex them down.
See, there you go. You trying to flip it. We're talking, like you said, we're gonna stay on task. We're talking about men who only want to have sex with a woman, and that's all.
That's what I said.
No,
I just said that.
These women don't do nothing for them.
Men who out here only having sex with these women for the sex don't do nothing extra for these women. They don't want it.
Thank you.
All you got to do is show up, lay some pipe. Don't even kiss them good night. Lay that pipe, get up, and leave.
But 9 times, if it usually 9 times out of 10 when they go that way and it's strictly about sex and they be known it from the gate, the men always catch feelings. So
thank you. And it be the men can catch the feelings anyway, because it done got real good to them and they don't want nobody else to get it. And that's when the manipulation starts. That's when the manipulation starts. When it done got good to him and he don't want nobody else to get it.
We ain't getting hooked on that. We ready. We'll see you every Monday. We'll see you every Monday at 8 o'clock. Because I got somebody else I'm finna see Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I got somebody I'm gonna see Friday and Saturday at 8 o'clock.
And you still gonna want
Sally. They ain't worried about falling in love with y'all.
You still gonna want Sally to only be seeing you. Because as soon as you find out Sally that you just having sex with is having sex with somebody else, then it's a problem.
No, because if me and her, if we just having sex, I'm assuming that she having sex with somebody else too.
Nah, that ain't how it works.
I ain't say we finna be exclusively. You only screwing me up. Nah, we ain't. That's a whole different ball game.
That ain't how it works.
That's when you trying to get. I ain't never been like
having sex with somebody else.
Be entertained.
He could thank you. He concerned about is he as bigger than yours, or is he doing it? Is you getting it to him like you getting it to me?
I don't care what you doing with the next dude. Long as you putting it down for me, that's all I'm worried about. I can only assume what you
different. All these men out here killing these women tells me difference. Tells me different.
Hey, I watch these murder stories too. I'm seeing these women doing the same thing. So, what
happened?
What's the phone number? She ain't finna call in. She ain't finna call in. She don't wait till look. Y'all gonna have to help us do better, and we gonna have to do better. The
Well, I'm
whole
gonna
premise
I ain't
was
gonna be
getting
trying
off
to
this
hurt you if
thing.
you do better. I'm gonna be indulged and then you keep on doing not right.
Okay, so Lashana
I'm
talking about keeping these topics moving because we
That's what
really
I'm
want
saying.
to
That's
be
what I'm saying.
gone
I
in
ain't
an
gonna
hour.
help you on there. I'm gonna be the one that always just keep it going as long as you can.
Lashana said, where's the maturity in this? We in our 40s and 50s. Absolutely. But Lashana, you know better than I do. 40, 50, 60-year-olds still doing the same thing. The same thing. They'll come lying like they want a relationship, knowing they don't, knowing they just want to have sex, knowing they just want to have sex, but they'll sell you the lie to get you to have sex. Age old ain't gonna stop.
I ain't even
Until like you said, they become mature and start being honest with themselves. Women gonna keep their legs closed and keep going on about their lives and live peaceful lives without having their pH thrown off and without having a Negro drive them crazy for lying to get some coochie from somebody he can go on third and get.
I can't say that ain't true. I say it all the time. God, dog. At what point do you? At what point are you gonna settle down? When you gonna not even settle down, just slow down. So I mean I see that, and by the same token, I see some women who do the same thing, but I don't knock either one. It's just at a certain point. Like I guess because when I look at it, and I'm like, I ain't out here doing all the stuff I used to do, and I know everybody different. So it's like, God, dog, if I can sit down, you can't slow down. you still going 100 miles per hour? You still on the hunt? When that dog stop hunting?
You know when the dog stop hunting? When it go limp. When they got a packet. When they got a packet. When they blood pressure out of control. When they need a hospice wife. Then they ready to settle down. A lie.
Right.
They won't settle down when they ain't no of use to the woman. This man say he gonna call Trump. You call Trump, he don't do him a lies way out or something. Anyway, we over time now and all of that. But again, we thank everybody. I'm gonna try to scroll up this thing real quick. Jessica, thank you for tuning in. Randolph, Donna, who is this? Lashana, thank you.
Make sure you like and subscribe, girl.
I'll call him President Trump.
Dorothy, which is Lisa, Patty Duke, Ben. Come on, call out some names. Vanessa. Vanessa, you know the picnic is October the 10th. October the 10th. That's the picnic.
Marguerite Crockett, Dorothy Parker.
Yeah, I got a picnic. What picnic?
Yeah, girl, you coming this year. You got
a picnic?
You having a picnic. How long been having a picnic? Shoot.
Man, for the last 4 or 5 years. Hey, I need somebody to get on the grill.
We're gonna talk about it. I think I might.
Johnella, Patricia, Tanya, Tara. Hey, we appreciate all y'all taking time out of y'all busy schedule. Karen, I already said Wayne, Tony Jones, boy, Tony, they look. Next time you come on, they gonna light you up so bad. That's how they do.
Tony, you good. You good with me. Pamela, Louise. We'll talk about Michael Jackson probably another time, baby. Thank you for tuning in.
I don't know why she talking about no Michael Jackson. I thought she probably want to talk about Tupac.
Xavier.
Yeah, Xavier. I miss my cousin. I mean, my nephew. Xavier. I think that's it. That should be it.
Yeah, I think that was it.
All right. Well, hey, Lisa said she had a possible topic for next week, so I told her to just inbox me and let me know if it's something we want to tackle. We'll tackle it you see, we went through 4 topics. I couldn't pick one. I was like, nah, I want to talk about all of these because if we didn't talk about it today, we'd forgot about it for next week. So I'm glad we got all 4 of them out the way, even though we went over our
Michael
predetermined
Burrow.
time that we want.
Michael,
Yep, Mike.
Darkest.
Yep, good to see him.
Oh,
Darkest
Monique
Wallace.
Aaron.
Yep.
Monique Aaron, I see you, girl. Natasha Patrice. Monique Aaron.
Patterson. That's my homegirl from the military. She is a devil dog.
And Latanya. And Miss she probably
she got a man. Latanya got a man. Yeah, she ain't had the volume up. Her man there with her. Who was this? Is this one of your people, Monique Aaron?
No, I don't know who that is. We might be a new subscriber. Monique, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, we got some new people. Yeah.
What I'm talking about that's everybody. Let me scroll. I'm at the top now. Yeah, that was everybody.
I scroll to everybody.
All right. Well, hey, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Asking. I appreciate your commentary. I appreciate you being on. Just I'm trying to say something. I don't even know what I want to say to you. All them I second that motion in the background talk you be doing. But we appreciate your input, and I like you, and I like you even better. I like you even better on camera. Cause you saying what you gonna say. Cause when you be typing it in, I be so damn lost. So enough have to translate that shit for me. I be like, what the hell is she talking about? But I'm glad you joined us.
Yeah. Okay.
We gonna get your own. Hey, let her get her own box on here. Let her get her own box.
I'm gonna let her get her own box.
Screen. Let her. Okay.
Hey, she already know I love a camera.
Yeah,
she love to be live.
I'm gonna get her.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get her a box.
Yeah.
And going live when I get to the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Now maybe I'm gonna like you more in the comments. You get too comfortable on here.
Hey, you just never know.
There, Miss Patricia, that's your cousin, Monique, your cousin.
Oh, okay. St. Louis. See, hey, make sure she likes, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Yeah.
Cause Miss Drill, we ain't say her name, Miss Drill. That's another person we missed. But anyway, we finna get out of here. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back next Tuesday, same time, 7 p.m. with another fire topic. We're looking forward to having deep conversations. And I'm sure more than one person learned something tonight. We had a great conversation. I love it. And we're gonna try to keep it going. So we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week.
All right, God bless you.
I was just gonna say, hey, we do an outro over here, Aspen. Don't just be ducking your head down. You gotta say something.
Peace, love, and blessing.
There you go. We'll see you guys next week.
All right.